Hey Libra, I'm doing a bonus 5-minute video, 3-card reading for Mercury in retrograde, which is tomorrow, the 9th of September. And we also have the full moon in Pisces as well, on the 10th here in the southern hemisphere. I think it's the 9th for you guys, so same day. But yeah, so the energy in the air, I feel like with the Pisces full moon, we're actually going into this from a very intuitive, spiritually connected kind of place, which I feel like is kind of making us see the signs and be aware of our situations a little bit better. That I feel like it's actually not that bad, this Mercury in retrograde. Less umps and bumps, I guess, or seeing the reason for it and understanding and it actually helping. I don't know, that's just kind of a feel I get and the vibes I'm getting with these readings as I've been doing them. So I'm loving that. Remember, Mercury is the planet of communication, so all miscommunication that may happen during the retrograde is happening for a reason, and the communication comes in many forms, and sometimes that is an inconveniences. You know, the universe doesn't have a voice that we can hear like our voices. Its voice is very subtle in different ways, and then during Mercury in retrograde it amplifies and sometimes to inconvenience us because we're not listening to the little subtleness, right? So let's have a look. Eagle spirit, freedom. As soon as I look at this, I feel like you are actually in this place where you are feeling I feel like you can envision yourself free from something or towards something. It's kind of like a goal, and I feel like eagle eye kind of vision towards it. I feel like you can see it being created during this time. This is the imagery I see. It feels very daydreamy, manifesty, which I'm loving. And there's a little Pegasus in the corner, actually. Interesting. So I feel like you are soaring towards your dreams, and these dreams being some form of freedom for yourself. And I feel like perhaps you are free from worries and you're working towards that. It's interesting to have that during a Mercury in retrograde reading though. But that's a good thing. And that's what I'm seeing, this eagle eye. It's like intuition. It's like knowing what we need to do. And I feel like that's where you are at. Like the eagle eye sees things so clearly from a distance. And I feel like you can see your future. You can see things happening. And I feel like, again, this is a very intuitive time for you because, it is for all of us. But for you specifically, it's like, yeah, you're seeing things. You're seeing your dreams. You're seeing things clearly. And yeah, and I feel like it doesn't feel as though it's a dream anymore. Like it's not something that might happen, it's something that will happen. So I'm loving that. It's cool. Phoenix, transmutation. So you're changing and growing as well. There's major growth during this time. And this is why I feel like this Mercury in retrograde is kind of bringing up as well for all signs, is really seeing how we are changing and how we've changed from the beginning of the year. And I feel like for you, as I'm saying that, something very specifically recently has changed you for what, like, changed you. I'm just going to stop it at that. It's changed you. But it's a good thing. It's built the fire in you. And I'm getting it going from being a dream world and, going with the flow to making things happen now. It's kind of being make it happen person. And so much so I was trying to understand how I was visioning this, and it feels as though so much so that you are like, you're not building mountains, you're moving mountains is what I want to say. Loving. Oh, Libra. Your next card, your final card. Sorry, I did say these are short and sweet. It's literally a 5-minute reading. Air spirit, knowledge. This is reversed, so pay attention to this. Air spirit, like you are air, right? You are the air spirit. You have wisdom that and everything you've been through this year has been here to help you towards this next year. And I feel like, again, this is part of your journey. Now remember, you are still journeying, but you're using the knowledge that you've had this far to keep going to where you need to go towards those goals. And again, you are making these goals happen. And that comes from your wisdom, through your knowledge and all that you've learned during this. So trust in that as well. So anything that comes up, I would say, as the mishaps is be wary of the daydream energy, the procrastination. I don't feel like this is a time for you to be procrastinating. This is a time for you I feel like I said that weirdly. And this is a time for you to be action, moving, making things happen. You're on the move. But go slowly. You're free, you're independent, you are soaring, you're flying. There's so much. You have birds, air. There's so much air energy here. Flow with that. Air energy, I'm not a massive fan myself, being an earth sign. Air energy to me feels a little bit airy-fairy, which means it can change at any moment. The fact that you have so much air here, I just feel like you are ready for change, you are shifting with what needs to, with that transmutation as well, that's saying that you are changing with things. So I feel like no matter what comes your way during Mercury in retrograde, this is saying that you have the skills, the knowledge to just fly through this. Again, wings, bird, flying. Loving this. Let me know in the comments below, Libra. Come back after Mercury's retrograded. Let me know, did you soar through this? Did you come out lighter? Did you fly like a bird? I would love for you to come and let me know if you can truly see how that applied to you as well, because nobody does that yet. When I do readings for people individually, sometimes people will come back with feedback to say, hey, yeah, this happened, and oh, thanks for the advice because of this, and that is really like just exciting for me, I guess. So feel free to do that because yours seems very cool. Thank you so much, guys. Anyway, I'll see you next month. Check out your September reading for a little bit more insight. It probably touches on some of this, I don't remember. But yeah, check it out. Thank you, guys.